I can say that Wells and Barry won't be interacting at all right out of the gates. Wells is on the show, but we're introducing the multiverse concept, so boom. That's why he exists still somewhere.
It was revealed yesterday that Jay Garrick's Flash will be on the show. When can we see Barry start to interact with Jay? When he might show up?
I don't want to say too much about that. That was one thing I was specifically instructed to be very vague about.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, when our producers, writers, when they show an Easter egg or show something on the show, like with Vibe and Killer Frost and the helmet coming out of the Singularity and the Black Hole, they don't do that for no reason. When they do something like that, it's gonna be on the show at some point. So I would expect to see Jay Garrick sooner rather than later, potentially. But I don't want to divulge yet what Barry and his relationship will be.
Do you know who will have back for Jay Garrick?
Well, you're talking about the multiverses. Does that mean we could potentially be seeing Rick Cosmack return?
Yeah, I think so. They said when Rick was leaving the show, just for personal reasons, they were like, there'll be ways to bring him back. And it's true. I mean, obviously it's true. There's time travel on the show, but if we have a multiverse and multiple Earths on the show, then anyone that's died can still be on the show.
So what's been the most surprising sci-fi element that's come through? Talking Gorilla, the multiverse?
I don't know. I mean, none of it's been surprising, I guess, just because it's all just such a part of the Flash comics, and they're not afraid to do any of it. So I don't know. I mean, it's the possibilities are endless for what they'll do on the show. So nothing really surprises me, to be honest, because these guys know the character, love the character, and they've got really big balls, and they'll do anything that they feel like doing.
Are there any heroes or villains from the DC universe that you really want to see make their way on?
Yeah, I always say I think it'd be cool, and this isn't like I'm hinting at something. I've not heard anything about this guy coming on the show, but I think it'd be cool to have Mirror Master, just because it's a whole other world to enter. That's not multiverse or all other Earths. I just think that's visually it could be really cool, and it's, I don't know, just so that's like you said, that's a cool sci-fi thing that I think would be surprising for the audience, especially people that don't really know the Flash. I think that'd be a cool new villain that could bring a lot to the show.
And he is one of the missing rogues.
Yeah, totally. One of the more popular old school ones for sure. Yeah.
The producers said that they are introducing a new female character who is going to be the Flash's Felicity Smoke to the show. I don't know if you could talk about that, this new love interest is going to do between Barry and Iris, how that side of the show is going to evolve.
Well, the one thing with Iris right now, obviously, is it's taking a back seat for kind of a different reason, than last year because of Eddie's death, and I mean, Barry's kind of having, not only because of Eddie's death, Barry's having a hard time really feeling like the hero. He's getting a lot of acclaim when we come back, but he knows that Eddie's kind of the guy that stopped Wells, and he was kind of the hero that day. And I mean, obviously, because of that whole thing, he's not going to really try to make a move with Iris right now. I think they're just going to be there for each other and give her space. And Iris is becoming friends with Caitlin, and they'll be getting closer throughout the beginning of the season. But yeah, Barry's going to meet Patty Spivot, who is going to, I think, help kind of show more of the police and CSI side to Barry's life, just because she's a police officer, and we'll get to see them in the field some, and they have a lot more in common, I think, in a lot of ways than some of the other girls Barry has had attraction to, which I guess there've been a plethora of women. So yeah, they're gonna really hit it off, and then Barry's gonna start to have a hard time as they get closer, keeping his big secret from yet another person.
Right.
We've seen Barry, obviously in the first season, discovering and developing his abilities. Can you talk about where that's headed in season 2 in terms of what's on the horizon?
We actually, I mentioned he'll have a new mentor for season 2, and in the second episode, they're already working together, and Barry is, in the second episode, does something new with his powers that is really exciting to me. We've never done it before, and it's pretty different than anything else we've done. And And yeah, it should be really cool.
Any
I'm excited
hints?
about that. It involves lightning.
How closely are you working with the Legends of Tomorrow series?
To be honest, I don't even know what the structure of that show is yet. I don't know like what it's about. I don't know how it's starting. I know Flash will be on it at some point.
Well, they have film scenes with you, I'm assuming, for the pilot.
It's funny. It's like that's really. Some of that might be in the pilot. I don't really. It was more treated as like a promo. That it was like a big battle royale that we shot. So I don't know if any of that is even directly related to anything I'll be doing on Legends.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right, thank
All
you
right. Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Thank you so much.